Oh, hi guys. Do you know what milk I'm drinking right now? And here you look at the name of it, you definitely know this milk, Susu Aiki. I'm drinking this right now, and I'm drinking apple and grape flavor. Apple and grape flavor. It's amazing and it tastes delicious. It's good. I nearly finished it. Okay, so today is another episode of pronunciation, and I hope you're ready for it. Make sure to drink water. If you don't have water, you can drink any juice, any kind of water. But remember, it's healthy. Or drink milk too. Milk. You can drink milk too if you don't have water. Good. We're going to learn the vowel pair today. The vowel pair. Here are two sounds. The two sounds. The e and a sound. Make sure to listen carefully, look at my mouth, and try your best to mimic the sound. Also, stay focused, pay attention to every word I said. Alright? I'm telling you this every time when we learn pronunciation. Make sure to do that. The two sounds, e, and a. Good, you've done a good job. Make sure to mimic the sound. Alright, first, let's start it on the e sound. Make sure to remember these 3 steps to say this sound correct. Alright, step number 1, open your mouth naturally. Open your mouth as naturally as you can. And step number 2, your tongue is not as high as the E long sound, but a little lower. Step 3, make this sound in less than a second. Make it faster with your lips staying still. And here's how we say it. Make sure, look at my mouth carefully. E. You see, my lips didn't move. It's staying still. E. Now, let's move on to the a sound. Step number 1, open your mouth widely. Open your mouth widely. Step number 2, put your tongue down to the lowest place it can go. To the lowest place it can go. Your tongue should slightly touch the bottom front teeth. Step number 3. Step number 3 is make the sound in less than a second. Make it faster as you can, but not too fast. You have to say it clearly with your lips also staying still. So here's how we say it. A. You see, my lips didn't move. A. I said make this sound, make these two sound in less than a second, but not so fast. You have to say it clearly and firmly, like this. Yeah, you have to say clear so everyone can hear what you said. And Good. Now we will go through to some examples so it will be easier. Some examples. So example number 1 is X and X. Make sure while waiting for me to write these 2 words, you have to practice again the sound so you can say it correctly. Alright, wait for me a little bit. Also, before you say the word, look at the phonetic symbol of the word first. Alright, nearly finished. Just have the phonetic symbol. Here they are. These 2 words. First, I want you to look at the phonetic symbol of these 2 words. First, And you see here the sound E, and here E. So X, X, K, K, and then S. We have learned these two sounds before, right? K and S. X, X, X. Over here, A and K, and then S. X, X, X. Good. Remember to say clearly every sound, especially the K sound. As you listen carefully, you can hear that sound from me. X, X, X. I'm saying a little fast, so it will be more naturally and like a native speaker. X, 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 X. Good. Now the next example. Very fun, right? And these two vowel pairs very easy to mimic the sound, to set the sound, and very easy to find the differences between each other. Remember that you have to set the word. Alright. In the next example, we have the word pen and pan. Here, nearly finished. Here it is. These two words, the phonetic symbol. Okay, we have learned this sound before, right? And N. Pen, 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 pen. N, pen, pen, and N, pan, pan, N, pan, pan, pen, 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 pan, pan. Remember to repeat after me. Listen carefully. Give all your attention to what I said, and also mimic the sound. Pen, pen, pan, pan. And the last example, and then we will move on to exercise. Alright, this will be fun. In the next word, the next example, we'll have the word said and sad. Sad, you're sad. When you do something sad, you'll be sad. And said. Said. And then sad. Here are the two words. You see here? Let's look at it. Also, we have learned this sound. And you have to remember what you have learned. Yeah, you have to remember what you have learned. And remember to practice every day. Make sure to write in a little notebook. And every day, turn out the page. And you'll find what you have learned. Right? Here, let me tell you something. We have learned this sound. But if you remember it, that's good. You have a very good memory. And that means you practice it every day, right? But if you didn't remember it, you didn't know what you've learned. Maybe yesterday you have learned this sound and you remembered it, but today you didn't review it again, so you have forgotten it. So make sure every video of mine you have to write in a little note. And every day, turn out the pages and read it out loud so that you can remember it. So let's look at the phonetic symbol. S, E, and D. S, S, E, and D. Said, said. For example, those sentences, I said you. Like, I said that sentences. I said that sentences. So, S, E, D, said, said, said. Very good. Make sure to repeat after me. And over here, sad, sad, sad. I'm sad. See the word? Sad, 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 sad. So here, said, said, and sad, sad. Remember, I've taught you as slowly as I can so you can easily understand. And now, it's the end of the examples. We will move on to exercise. And like every video, I tell you this, that if you still don't know how to say the sound, you can go back to the video and watch it again. But now you have remembered how to say this sound and easily say the word. You can do the exercise. Get. So here is the exercise time. And today I have prepared 2 fun exercises for you. 2 exercises. Are you excited? Then here it goes. Exercise number 1. Exercise number 1 over here will be listen and circle the word you hear. I will write in this board. Listen and circle, circle the word that you hear. You hear. See here. Listen. You see my body language? Body language. I use my hands, my body to explain this to you. Listen, listen, and circle the word that you hear. Alright? So let's start it on this. Exercise number 1. Exercise number 1. You have got the title of the exercise, and here there will be 4 questions. So question number 1 will be 2 words, and you have to guess which word I have said. So for example, I will have 1 example. For example, here are the 2 words. I said bell, bell. You hear that? Bell, bell, bell. So it belongs to this word. I circle this word, and ta-da! I am correct. It's easy, right? All you have to do is listen carefully and circle the word. But this task requires you to listen as much as you can. And I said bell, bell. So I circle on this word, and I'm correct. So that is the example, just the example. And now we'll move on to a real exercise. Number 1, make sure to listen carefully. Here, the 2 words, grist, grist. Each. I will say each question 3 times. Just 3 times, and you have to listen carefully. Grist, grist, grist. Look closely first. Listen carefully. What do you hear? A circle. Here. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, and here it is. Of course. Did you hear that? Did you catch up with that? Grist. I said, grist. Right. Grist. And over here is rest, not grist. So it belongs to this one, the first word. Grist. Grist. Did you catch up on that? If you catch up on that, you are a good listener. Grist. Grist. And now, the second second problem will be number 2 is chick and check. Alright, here they are, the 2 words. I will say the word that you have to circle 3 times. Check, check, check. Good? Look closely on the word. 1, 2, 3. And now, I'll circle the correct answer. Of course, did you catch up on that? Check, check. So it belongs to this one, check. And this is chick, chick, not check. Check, check. Belongs to this one. Listen carefully. Check. The next problem. And then it will be exercise number 2. Alright. Here they are. Also remember, I just say 3 times, so you have to listen carefully. Bitter, bitter, bitter. Good? Look closely. Here's the correct answer. Of course, I said bitter, not better. Here is better, better. But I said bitter, 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 bitter. Làm được 15 phút rồi thì đó.
Thế là em đã vừa rồi em có nói sai đấy.
Nói sai gì?
Everyone can hear you, so everyone can hold.
Okay.